Grand Risings, High Vibe Tribe. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl King. Get you some. Get you some, High Vibe Tribe. Happy Soulful Sunday. Hello to all of my new subscribers, my faithful, ever-growing few. And for those of you just breezing on through, what it do? High Vibe Tribe. We're going to get into these messages because, oh my gosh, your family, High Vibe Tribe, what the fuck is going on is what I want to say. Let's just start there. There is so much mental magic being projected at you specifically by your family or whatever a familial unit would be to you. These people are upset because you've walked away from them, you've shut them out, you've shut them down, you've blocked them, you're starving them. High Vibe Tribe, you're starving these fucking people to death. And I have to say it just like that. Again, on this channel, we don't sugarcoat shit. Confirmation, that was a pop from the ancestors, that was the sage. Your family is doing everything in their absolute power, which they don't have any, which is exactly why they're doing what they're doing to you, because they are powerless when it comes to you. And at this time, some of these individuals are feigning care. They're pretending. They're pretending to care. They're pretending to love you. They're pretending to be concerned. So much so, some of you may even get a welfare check, a little blank police department. Are you okay? I'm fucking fabulous. Are you okay? What are you doing here on this beautiful, blissed day? And this is an attempt to further add to the illusion, the lie, that these individuals actually care about you. No, what that wellness check was about was to establish through legal means on paper that they care. So that when you bust these motherfuckers out of the closets, the holes, the pits they've launched themselves into, it's gonna make you somehow look like the crazy one, the bad person. Why are you treating your family like this? No, better yet, why the fuck is your family treating you like that? That would be the question. There is so much going on in the world. I've been scanning the news because my family, and by my family I mean my spirit team, because that's who my real family is. Anywho, back to you boos in the studio. Let's get into it. The news. I don't watch the news. But again, my family has been asking me to scan news headlines. And as I've been scanning news headlines, the shock and awe that I am seeing when it comes to water-involved fatalities. Listen to what I'm saying. Water-involved fatalities. So many. Yemiya is on the case. Oh, she loves you. She loves you. She absolutely wages war for you, using all her divine elemental strength. If you're not familiar with the Orisha Yemiya, please do become acquainted. She walks with you. And really, I'm not telling you anything that you don't already know. I'm going to post some things about these news stories involving these water-involved fatalities. But for the time being, we're about to dive into the energies of just what the fuck your family thinks they're doing. As per usual, some or all of these messages may or may not resonate with you in this current passage of moments. So High Vibe Tribe, please do only take the messages that vibrate with you. If it's not what rings true for you, then most likely it's not what it do. So please go ahead and just leave that on the counter. I'm using specifically these cards, these decks that are picture decks. And I asked the team, why? Because I was one of those kids. I'm still one of those kids. But why? I like to know how things work. And they said because symbols and sigils are very important to these individuals. So we're going to go at them in the same energetic stance. We're going to be looking at symbols and maybe some sigils. This is such a large deck. It's so hard to shuffle. I did pre-shuffle these though, so don't mind the short shuffle. They are difficult. As I've been learning, it's a lot harder to shuffle circular cards than it is square or rectangular. I'm sure some of you have some circle decks. You know the struggle. See, words are hard. That's why we're going to be using pictures, because we're going to take it all the way down to the immature levels that they're at. Now, this is not to say that we're matching their energy, because absolutely the fuck not. What we're doing is we're going down to the level that they're at, you know, because they're very immature. So pictures. These people probably don't read real books. I say that in jest, but partly not. They probably look at pictures, magazine, yeah, because words are hard. These are the type of individuals that have problems, issues, credibly expressing their true emotions. There's a lot of facade. There's a lot of fakery. Nothing about these people is real, but they claim to be your real family, your real blood. Really? Angels, what's going on with this familial energy surrounding the High Vibe Tribe, please? The words are so hard. They're so hard. What's happening? We'll just keep going. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. A Slinky, everyone loves a Slinky. Yeah, they want to slink back into your fucking energy? Absolutely not. I don't know why, but I just heard someone might fall down the stairs. Because they just showed me the Slinky, like going down the staircase. And even in the commercials for Slinky, that was one of the symbolic things they showed. And what you could do with the Slinky when you played with it, you could make it go down the stairs. The motion of the Slinky would carry it down the stairs. So they have no motion. There's no motion for them to slink back into your energy. It's a no-go. What else, angels? Yeah, natural disasters with this falling down the stairs energy. It's like they're stumbling on their own energy. Because I had a flash for a second and I said, well, I hope no one's pushing these people down the stairs. They said, no, they're literally tripping over their own energy. The shit that they're doing is creating follies for these people. Look, yeah, they need sure footing. As I say this is crazy. Look at the cleats. What do cleats help you do? The cleats help you dig into the ground to get more footing. These people are not on stable ground and they don't have stable footing. If they had stable footing, it wouldn't be a picture of just the cleats. It would probably be a leg, a foot in those cleats. This is a separation of stable ground, stable footing. These people are on rocky foundations coming for you. They're feeling all bent up, twisted up. Wetzel's pretzels could be significant, or Auntie Anne's pretzels could be significant. Someone could have just had a soft pretzel. QT could also be significant. What else, angels? It's like their body. They don't have control of their body. And that's because they've been sending all this energy, all this negative energy, all these projections towards you. So they're sending out their energy towards you. It's not landing on you. It's not hooking into you. So it's just kind of held in suspense. It's like whatever they're sending back, or excuse me, whatever they're sending to you, let me say it like this. The energy is reaching you, but it's either purified before it gets to you because of your protection, because you're an earth angel, because you're a divine being, because you're a spiritual warrior, or when the energy gets to you, you automatically transmute it. What's not reaching you that they're sending is their ill intention. So again, they've sent all this energy, all this intention towards you, and they're not getting anything back. You're taking their energy and you're transmuting it into beautiful abundance, not only for yourself, but for others. So they don't have their own energy because they've sent it to you. This is why these people don't have stable footing. They don't have stable foundations. It's almost like the ground is shaking underneath them. What is this? Look at a tricycle. What did I say about these immature energies? This immature attitude. Like a toddler, like a 3 to 5-year-old. They're in very childish energies. And this is another card of motion, right? A slinky, it moves. Then you've got a tricycle, that moves. So they keep trying to come towards you in different ways. But in the middle of all this non-motion, because there's no motion for them. There's no motion. And in between all of this non-motion, they're not on stable ground. So it's like they couldn't come towards you in this respect. The ground literally shook underneath them like, hey, you might want to stop that. You're already on shaky foundations. And you're trying to compete. That's another thing. And this is also what's coming through with these cleats. You usually put on cleats for a sport. And in sports, you compete. And again, I say to these family members, how are you competing with this divine being when you don't compare? Something about a red vehicle could be significant. They can't slink back into your energy. So it's almost with this toddler energy. It's like they want you to baby them. So they could be doing some type of sympathy spells. Again, with these come to me spells, they're trying to toy with your emotions. They want to pull on your heartstrings because they know that you're a very empathetic individual. And so they want to almost play the victim to get you to come back their way. But you see, everything is moving your way, even in this picture of the Slinky. I don't know if you can tell, but the Slinky, to me, looks like it's moving this way. So everything is moving towards you. It's coming your way. What else, angels? Goodness gracious. We have a rake. Something about the fall. Something's being cleaned up. These people are being cleaned up because they've fallen. Leaves fall off the tree in your yard. You grab the big plastic leaf rake, because this specifically, this plastic, it's for leaves. Depending on what you're raking, you know, you would use a plastic one or a metal one. This appears to be a plastic rake. They're better at scraping up the leaves. These people have fallen. And, you know, this rake is also giving me broom energy as well. These people are doing spell work on you, and they've already fallen. And the cleanup crew is already in the process of sweeping, raking these motherfuckers up. And I heard raked over hot coals. Someone could be a fire sign, because I just heard firewalker. So someone thought that they could walk over these hot coals, like they could make it past your protection. A Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Because there's like a ring of fire around you, and that's on your ancestors. And so you got this firewalker who thinks they can walk over the hot coals and make it into your inner circle, inside your protection circle. Very interesting. You're a butterfly. You've already taken off. See, the fact of the matter is, these people were trying to prevent you from becoming the hungry caterpillar. The book, The Hungry Caterpillar, could be significant. Maybe you have children. Maybe you just recently read the book, The Hungry Caterpillar, to your children, or to your children. I don't know why that sounded weird for a second. Something about a monarch butterfly. This is not a monarch. I'm familiar with a few species of butterflies, but not that many. Point being, these people were attempting to stop you from becoming a butterfly. They wanted you to stay the hungry little caterpillar. Thank you, team, because I was wondering what was with that book. And if you remember, in the book, The Hungry Caterpillar, there's places you can put your fingers through certain pictures. Well, the whole book, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a long time since I've seen that book, but from memory, childhood memory, mind you, I think there were holes in the book and certain pictures, and you could, like, you know, put your finger through the holes, like where the hungry caterpillar was eating through things. See, these people want to control your destiny. They want to control your pages. They want to put their fingers all in the pages of your fucking book, and they want to be the ones controlling the turning of your pages. This is why they wanted to stop and or control the turning of the caterpillar to the butterfly. You've already become a butterfly. You're already out of the cocoon. Your wings are already dry. You're already flying. You're already on mission. You're speaking your truth. You're utilizing your throat chakra. And many of you could be in this butterfly energy, speaking against this familial unit and the bullshit that they're up to. What are they up to just besides the spell work? One more card, please. Couldn't even get it out. God dang. Yeah, they're gambling again on slinking back to you. What do we have here? We have 415. The area code 415 could be significant. That's the Bay Area. We have 536. I'm not sure if that's an area code, but 536 could be significant. or 635 or 514. I'm looking at the fives here though. They're matching each other. That's your 10 of Pentacles that they're gambling on. Because the fives are facing each other. Listen. These energies coming through right now could specifically be about 4 different family members. It could be anywhere between 4 to 10 different family members. These family members could be in age anywhere from 31 up to 65 or 64, 31 to 65. They said one of them is older than that. One of these particular family members is older than that. Older than 31 to 65. What's going on with this slinking ass Slinky energy? And why do they want to slink back to the high vibe tribe? Well, we know. Because they want to control you. They need your fucking energy. Look at this rocking horse. It appears like a gift, but what they're giving me is Trojan horse. These people are trying to send you a Trojan horse. This may be something disguised as a gift, as an offering, some type of reward, but it's actually a Trojan horse. Look at this horse. It's dark, a dark horse. We're in the year of the horse. And they're trying to get this motion again. All these things are fucking motion, right? They got to get some kind of motion going. Yeah, they want to bind you. Look at the fucking bow on the horse's neck. It looks uncomfortable. It looks like it's choking the fucking horse. It doesn't necessarily look like a decorative bow. No, it looks like a scarf that someone's almost strangling that poor wooden horse with. Also, this is fabricated. This horse is gone through wood fabrication, something about a wood shop. Maybe some of you have worked in a wood shop, or you took wood shop in school. Maybe some of you have some type of wood knowledge or woodworking skills. But this is a fabricated gift. Whatever this Trojan horse is disguised as a gift, it's to entrap you. It's to ensnare you. Because I'm hearing Rock the Boat by Aaliyah right now. Again, this Trojan horse is being gifted to you, but it's in an attempt to rock your boat. They want control of you. You're a wild Mustang, a mare. Mustangs, you know, are free roaming horses. Someone could drive a Mustang. They're showing me a Mustang 5.0. Those have a lot of horsepower. Thank you, team. Y'all are so on it. I love you, family. Real family. Anywho, you have a lot of horsepower. They need something. They need your energy for something specific, but something specific to this year, the year of the horse. They need your horsepower. They need your energy to accomplish something this year. What else about this Slinky energy? What are they trying to accomplish this year? What does this familial unit plan on accomplishing with the High Vibes Tribe's energy this year? They said other deck. Look at you, unicorn. That's you. Hey, Uni. I love you. This is how they see you. You've got glasses. You have double the vision. You're psychic. You see through this bullshit that they're doing. They just want to capture you. They just want to see. They don't want me to talk. I don't give a fuck. They just want to capture you because you are like a wild mythological creature whose energy they would very much like to harness, because there's some shit that they got to get done this year. And oh my gosh, you cut them the fuck off at just the right time. And people are scrambling. People are scrambling. They're telling me, take this. Still trying to be a part of your movie. Still playing tic-tac-toe when the fucking movie's over. You're not even playing tic-tac-toe. You're not playing chess. You're not playing checkers. You're not playing any fucking games with these people. And yet they're still trying to cut in. Because that's what you do when, I forgot what these are called. Not cue cards. It doesn't matter. But, you know, they use this in where? Hollyweird. You know, when they're done with the scene, cut. You know, they snap it closed. You hear that. Psh. They're showing me a folding yardstick as well. And that's taking me back to elementary school, because that's the last time I saw a folding yardstick. And it was because we were out on the field doing something, PE. It used to be a yardstick. It was a middle part and two ends, and it was a yard, and you could fold it like this. That could be significant for someone. Yeah, they don't measure up to you. They're always trying to measure your progress, your yardage. Your yardage. Football could be significant. Football. F-U-T-B-O-L. Someone could be from Mexico. Because I just heard football and then I heard Univision. So maybe some of you are watching the World Cup. I only know about that because I was scanning through the news like the fam said to do for these headlines, and I was like, oh, the World Cup is on? Like, I don't do sports. I used to. But we gave up the dog and pony show a long fucking time ago, along with Hollyweird. Yeah, we don't do that shit either. We've been done with Hollyweird for more than 2 decades. Listen, Anywho, what's going on with these shaky foundations? Something about Asics. Someone could have Asics shoes or Asics cleats. Maybe you're a track runner or you run track. Maybe this is a hobby. Maybe you're just a runner. You're a track star. She's a runner. She's a track star. What's happening with these shaky foundations? Yeah, they don't want me to talk about it. We're going to talk about it any fucking way. I told you, family. We don't sugarcoat shit here. I know you're watching, Unc. Hey, cousin. Nobody's lonely. I have my family. I would never be lonely with my family. I need y'all to understand that right now. That's a whole illusion. I'm going to let you go ahead and continue to believe in your beautiful little minds. What's happening with these shaky foundations? Right on the floor, because they don't want to talk about it. Look at this shit. I cannot make it up. This is a whole baby carriage. This is a whole baby carriage with sheets tied up, leading out of the baby carriage as if someone was breaking out of prison. You know how they break out of prison. If you've watched prison movies before, They tie up the sheets. They make the sheet into a fucking rope, and it's usually to get out of the window, climb over a fucking wall. These babies are trying to escape justice, responsibility, accountability, integrity, morals. Oh, there's no escape, bitches. Yeah, I said what I said. I did. And apparently so did the High Vibe Tribe, because they're not fucking dealing with you because you're silver-tongued surfers. Everything you speak is a fucking lie. We're just not doing it. We're just not doing it. So they want to escape these shaky foundations. Yeah, because shit is crumbling the fuck around them. I don't know where they think they are walking to, driving to, flying to, training to, busing to. You can't get far enough away from the karma that is seeking you. She's got your address. She knows your movements. And like I said before, because some of these individuals are working with governmental officials, there's not a dumb deep enough or karma. The Most High will not find you. Keep running. You're going to tire yourselves out. What's happening with these faulty foundations? You're still doing this goddamn fire magic, huh? Because I'm watching my candles dance like this. I'm doing fire magic right now. These goddamn fire signs. You see, the water signs that are involved in this shit are using water magic, elementals, and then you have fire signs using fire magic. You see how everyone's using their own element to attack you, to come after you? And the Orishas. Let me just tell you how deeply ingrained the Orishas are in this situation. They are very displeased that these individuals thought that they could use the elements against an earth angel? What timeline are you fucking people on? Because, listen, it was, I don't care what timeline you were in, that was never going to work. What's going on with these shaky foundations? What did I, look at that. Still playing with the mail. Yeah, they're still playing with the fucking mail. You know, y'all are going to federal prison for obstructing my mail, right? It's called obstruction of correspondence. And thank you to the other reader who hyped me to that. Blessings to you, ma'am. Now, I already knew that fucking with the mail was federal, but I now know what the term is. They still got these people, these 3 people, sitting on your mailbox. Now, these 3 individuals could be people who, again, have access to your specific mailbox, or these are 3 individuals that have your name attached to different addresses where this correspondence is going. And I told y'all, I even put it in the community tabs. Someone on TikTok, never been on TikTok, don't have an account on TikTok, never wanted to be on TikTok and haven't been. But apparently someone's been utilizing my phone number to order shit off of TikTok. And then I get a fucking text message that says, hey, your delivery is gonna be here at this time. And I'm like, what the fuck? I ain't never been on TikTok. They give me a time frame in the text message and tell me the date this package is. Now, I didn't click on any links because I don't need to see the delivery ticket or the PO. But on the day of delivery, I got another text message with a picture of the package at the door, not of my house. But they so kindly added the address of where that location was in that text message. So I know of at least one location where my mail is being redistributed to. You, High Vibe Tribe, may be aware of these very same things. And this is the type of shit that's going to get these people fucked all the way up. All the way up. What else? What else about these shaky foundations? I'm not wanting you to get some type of correspondence. What's going on with the correspondence? Yeah, you see all of this? I shouldn't have to shuffle these many times. Oh, they're really, really, really fucking trying to keep this hidden. You know what's crazy? Some of your family members may have married you on paper. You could be single as I don't know what. You could also be celibate as I don't know what. But somehow or another, your family has managed to marry you on paper. So whether you are feminine or masculine, you have a wife or a husband somewhere that you've never met, never kissed, never consummated a marriage with. Which, if a marriage isn't consummated, it's not legally binding. Anywho, check your state laws. I found my marriage on paper. I was like, oh shit, I'm married? Fuck, nobody told me. Where was the wedding? Was it a nice reception? What did we serve the guests to eat? I know I wasn't in a goddamn wedding dress. I could tell you to fuck that. That's what would never happen. Not to say that I'm not getting married. I don't know that I need to involve the government in my gosh damn affairs because we see how they behave. But anywho. Why don't they want you to get this correspondence? What's going on with the correspondence? Because they're trying to keep this secret squirrel as fuck. Oh, here's Nosferatu again. God dang with the Nosferatu. The past couple days, these energy fucking vampires. And you know who this is? So your family is connected to this group. Now, I'm not going to specifically label this group, call them Masons or whatever the fuck. It's a group of men who like to fuck each other from behind in a circle to form a portal with all kinds of nastiness and spell work and jars in the middle to pull out, to draw in a certain entity. Your family is working with some individuals in this group of Nosferatus, these vampires. This is what they've been trying to hide, and these vampires could be the ones who are in these locations your mail is being redistributed to. Still looking for those nurses, huh, bloodsuckers? You know, don't want that on your medical record, huh? Because you're burning, you're hurt. In the front and the back. Not your neck and your back, your front and your back. It's terrible for you, it's terrible. What's going on with this childish ass toddler energy? They think they're about to bring their baby asses cycling back into another fucked up cycle with you. Nope, that's not your timeline. You're not there, and they are where they are, right where you fucking left them when you walked away from them and decided that your path, your purpose was much more important than catering to their siphoning needs. I'm hearing lost in translation. Something's been lost in translation. Yeah, these people don't know how to speak to you. They can't speak to you because you've cut them off. You've absolutely cut them out of your energy, and they feel that shit. That's why the fucking ground is shaking. That's why they're on shaky foundations, because they have no more energy coming to you, and the energy that they did and or do have, they're sending to you. So congratulations, vampires. You're draining your own selves. Look at this shit. Now, some of you could be painters. You could be artists. Some of you may use oil-based paints. So this looks like a tube of paint. It could also be a tube of toothpaste, but I feel like it's a tube of oil paint. Like if you go to Michael's, you get paint supplies, you get these tubes of paint. Yeah, it's like they want to paint a different picture. It's like they're trying to squeeze out some flowers. They're trying to squeeze some shit out to make it look all flowery, all nice. I heard the word pastel colors. Someone here could have on pastel colors right now. Confirmation. It's like they want something to be picture perfect. And so it's like they're laying out a bed of flowers. It's like, look, it's a bed of flowers. Don't you want to frolic through the bed of flowers? Don't you want to frolic through the field of lilies? You lily liver lion asses. The fuck no. The fuck no. You want to be a painter? You want to paint false pictures? Yeah, well, the High Vibe Tribe sees what you're doing. These fucking witches. Hoover. They're hoovering over you. You see she's riding a gosh damn old school, like from the 1950s, the 1960s. Maybe it's too close. But can you see she's flying on a vacuum cleaner? These witches and these warlocks in your family, whatever familial unit it is for you, they're hovering. But I'm looking at the direction she's going. She's going away from you. I just heard the Wicked Witch of the West is dead. I'm also getting from this, I'm getting which way. Which way? it's a pun. Which way? W-I-T-C-H, which way? And then which way? W-H-I-C-H. Which way? They're seeking another witch. They're seeking a witch who can change the way things are going. Which way? They're consulting another witch or another warlock, a magician. You know, these titles don't matter. They're low vibrational entities. So they're contacting some other dark spiritualist trying to get you to pay attention to this gosh damn field of flowers. They're painting for you so you'll feel like you can walk freely back to them. And this is another thing. They want this which way. They're trying to, again, change your trajectory. They're trying to change your trajectory. You've walked away from them, but they're laying out this field of flowers to get you to come back to them. It's like, no, it's soft, it's nice, it's pretty, it's comfortable over here. They're painting pictures. So this new dark spiritualist, witch, warlock, whatever the fuck, that they're consulting with right now, they're trying to figure out what spell to do to get you to come back on your own volition or of your own volition. I just heard the fam say, but you're out on ROR. And I know what that is, and some of you may know what that is. And for those of you that don't, I mean, yeah. Anyways. So you're out on ROR, and yeah, they have to figure out some kind of fucking spell to make shit look rosy so that you just kind of come back of your own volition. Like they're trying to find a spell to place on you to change your mind, wherein you think going back to your family is your idea. They're giving me the movie Inception. And in that movie, Yeah, these dream architects, boy, these people have been trying everything to attack you in the astrals, to come to you in the astrals. Let me just tell you, a couple nights ago, I was in spiritual court and I stood up and I think I was walking out of the court and I was yelling. I was like, I am a child of the Most High. Like, what did you think? And then I woke up. So they're trying to implant an idea into your mind through the astrals, through the dream state, wherein they want you, High Vibe Tribe, to believe that the idea to return back to them is a thought, is a feeling, is an emotion, is an action that is coming up from within self, through no manipulation, through no coercion. They want you to feel like it's your idea to come back to them. Because if you feel like it's your idea instead of being manipulated and coerced by these narcissistic bloodsuckers, they feel like you'll feel even more comfortable in coming back towards them so that they can give you this Trojan horse. What else with this toddler energy? And they're telling me to take it. Rock, paper, scissors. Oh shit, the scissors cut through the fucking rock. That doesn't happen. Rock always breaks scissors, does it not? Not in this case. Not in your case. No, because you're not a regular person. This isn't a regular game of rock, paper, and scissors. They really don't like what I'm saying. And I feel that this is, yes, coming from my own familial unit, but yours as well. They don't want me to talk to you about what you already know is going on. And see, that's the crazy thing is they think that you're fucking stupid. When it is them who are very low IQ. They should get a shirt with a matching hat that says low IQ. In fact, I know someone who speaks the truth. AJ. You should contact AJ. If you don't know, well, get you a low IQ hat, okay? Because it'll fit you. Now, that is really a play on words from AJ, the low IQ. It's really a joke, but for you individuals, it would fit. You're too powerful. And again, you've already cut these individuals off and they're wondering like, how the fuck? Because again, scissor doesn't break rock. When and where have you ever played a game of rock, paper, scissor where scissor beat rock? Not never. But today, but now, yeah, that's what it is. And that's exactly what it is. They wanted to be a rock in your life. They claimed to be a gosh damn support system. And you saw right through the bullshit. You're not a support system. You're not a true familial unit. You've been plotting and planning on the High Vibe Tribe. After their riches, their spiritual inheritance, their gosh damn energy, their motherfucking life. You've been after it all. How much do you fucking need? I just heard you greedy bastards. I don't know if someone's got a family from the South, but there was a Southern twang on that. Tang could also be significant. They don't even make tang anymore. That may be a recall to a specific childhood memory. What's going on with the raking season? Because, yeah, these fallen angels, and they're not angels. Let me just not even say that. They're not even fallen angels. They're not even fallen angels. They're just individuals who have fallen. I won't even give them the title of fallen angels. Because, again, these are the type of people who are so concerned with public image, with titles, with status, with money. And that love of money is going to be their downfall. That's why they're getting fucked up over you now, because they were trying to touch your gosh damn spiritual inheritance, and the Most High said, where? It's raking season. Let's check in to raking season. What's going on with raking season? Oh, they're so frustrated. See, I'm very patient. I don't mind the shuffle. I don't mind the shuffle. I will shuffle till the shit fucking falls out. I will shuffle until these monkeys, every single last one of them, fall out that fucking tree. With the coconuts hitting you in the head on the way down. And then when you land, some more and more and more. Till the whole fucking tree fall down on you. Why were you in the tree, monkey? You were trying to shake the fruit out? Huh? Of this divine being, this earth angel, this prophet, this anointed one. You came for an anointed being. Y'all are so smart. Raking season. You could be shuffling through songs on a music player. We'll just keep going. We'll just keep going. Because it's in this deck. I'm just making sure the cards aren't turning. It's in this deck. What's going on with raking season? Oh. There it is. Gotcha. Oh yeah, this trap. This bear trap. Yeah, they kept poking the bear, that is you. And they wanted to keep poking the fucking bear, not realizing that they were setting themselves up to be caught in a bear trap. And in that setup, their heart was weighed on the scales of Ma'at. Yeah. Y'all been chit-chatting with Anubis? You calling on my family to do harm to me? That was a bad mistake. Yeah, I know all sorts of folks. See, I know who I am. And as such, I know my family, my real family. So their hearts have been weighed. And they're not as light as a feather. And for that, they're being trapped. Because they tried to play with you. They tried to fucking play with you. What else is happening with the rake season? Because the rake season is right now. Don't have to be fall. The season fall where you are. But no, it's fall where they are. Just remember I said wherever you are, no matter what season it is, it's spring. It's spring where you are. We're in different spiritual seasons, and that's okay because not everybody's on the same timeline. The point of this is these individuals in this familial family unit are trying to drag you back into a past cycle that you've escaped from them and that cycle, and you've left them with nothing. You've left these thieves with nothing, and they're dying. It sounds like not your fucking problem. Oh, goodness. They want you to care so much. They want to play upon your sympathies so much because they know you're empathetic. They know you're sensitive. You feel things. And they want you to feel them so they can siphon your energy and sustain and maintain and achieve some level of abundance they're never gonna get. Because they're still believing in their self-deluded illusions. Sit your robot asses the fuck down. Babies. Y'all still doing the same old shit. You're so robotic in your maneuvers and your tactics. It's pathetic. And even the Most High is saying, child, listen. And yeah, they're being sat down for, again, these robotic ass maneuvers and tactics, doing the same shit over and over and over and over again, because that's what robots do. Repetitive tasks. Usually tasks humans don't want to do or can't do. Someone could be a robotics engineer. Yeah, they've been trying to engineer your fucking life. And now they're trying to back engineer a way back into your life. Ain't this shit crazy? These may be some of these gosh damn scientists, these robots, these scientists and these researchers. Weird science. That's coming up again. These people who participated in this weird science against you, so your family could have even been working with those that have been studying you, had you in this gosh damn research program and a whole house of horrors. Yeah. All the sensors in the wall. Listen, if I went around my apartment and showed y'all all the gosh damn sensors in the fucking wall, there are so many patches and the walls of my house that were not originally there, but they're there now, and they're in every single fucking wall. When I'm not home, these people come in my house. It's okay, I know, because again, 007, sleeper agent, decades I've been waiting to catch you all in this trap. Oh, I have maximum endurance and patience. The Most High has forged me well. I know y'all thought I wasn't going to say shit. Oh, we're most definitely going to say shit. Because you're going to give me all my fucking money. Ooh, you don't like how I said it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. And y'all can keep feigning this concern for me. I know another wellness check better not pop up over here. I do know that. We're going to stop playing these games. I've already X'd out of them. What are y'all doing? You still playing X Games? Very dangerous sports. Very dangerous sports. X Games could be significant for someone. Don't they usually do the X Games in the summers? What else is going on with raking season? No, it's in here. Yeah. Look at this. Trying to disturb your balance, your peace. See, they're trying to put on a happy face because you've balanced the masculine and feminine aspects of yourself, the yin and the yang. They're trying to act happy, like, oh, it's okay. They're going through this transformation, this ascension. They're growing. They've sprouted. They're powerful. No, we know you're not happy. That's why you're doing all this extra shit. That's why you've contacted another dark spiritual advisor to figure out how they can intervene upon your dream state and insert a certain idea, thought within your subconscious, so that when you wake up and you become conscious, your subconscious will trick itself to think that that thought, that idea came from within. Stop it now, stop it. Raking season. Right before I started this reading, there was all kinds of nervousness in my stomach. Like, these people are nervous. They did not want me to get on here and do this reading. And I knew that wasn't my energy. I was like, like, it was almost, you ever been so nervous about something? Like maybe you're about to speak at a large engagement, or, you know, you're about to perform something, or you're about to take a test and you get like that weird ass, it's like your stomach, like someone jammed a fucking, like a wood churning handle into your stomach and then just churning your stomach like this, and your stomach is like, it's doing flips in your body. It almost feels like that's what I felt coming into this reading. And I was like, damn, I need to sit out. And you know what? And I said, no, we're not sitting down. No, we're about to get to this fucking reading. So what I did was I got some milk. I sure fucking did. What's the saying the kids always say? You need some milk. So I did. I got myself some milk. I got myself a nice glass of milk. There's some colostrum in here. It's good for skin. Yeah, it's glowing. It's beaming, bitches. I know those beauty spells aren't working. You thought you would make me ugly? You thought you could make me think that I was ugly? Y'all are tripping. Colostrum tastes good. Yeah, look at this dropship bullshit. Someone could have a dropship business. This is also going back to the male energy. Someone could be trying to drop ship. You have a small plane and then it's got an anchor. You know, I keep trying to tell these agencies, you really need to stop with this small plane bullshit. These dudes. Stop this. Stop this. I know, you really don't give a fuck what I say. You're a whole agency. I'm going to give you a word of caution. And it's just a statement, agencies. It's just a statement. If you continue to fly these devices over divine beings, you may anchor that plane to the ground, and we'll leave that right there. That's what's going on with raking season. What's going on with the butterfly? Because you're just expanding. You're just so beautiful. High Vibe Tribe. Yes, you ma'am, you sir, you lady, you man. High Vibe Tribe, I'm talking to you. It's the monarch season. You're out of the program. Yeah, see, again, this is that agency energy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And the ancestors are like, you still trying to play with their platform? Why are you doing this? Do you see? You've got ancestors from Kemet. And they're trying to fuck with your platform? This shit is fizzling out. You see the smoke coming from the shit? You see the question marks? The exclamation point, question mark. Question mark, exclamation point, exclamation point. You really thought that you were going to fuck up their profile, their online presence, their platform, their truth speakers. You thought that you were going to stop divine truth speakers? Because they're in all different types of areas, locales, fields, industries. You really thought that y'all were going to stop these divine truth speakers from affecting the areas, the locales, the industries, the fields that they're in. The ancestors are saying, where? What else? So they're protecting your platforms, whatever you may be speaking out about, including your family and other things. It's being protected. Right on the floor. Yep. Speaking of protection, we've seen this card recently, haven't we? I don't know why this camera doesn't necessarily want to focus on the cards very well. They're from this setting, but anyhow, do you see something looming over you that doesn't look human? Doesn't even look like it's from Earth. You have otherworldly coverage and protection. It's always looming over you. That's the only thing looming over you, because disaster, desolation, failure is not looming anywhere the fuck near you, but it sure is hanging out around these individuals. What else for exiting? The Cocoon. The movie Cocoon could also be significant. There's a lot of old school movie references coming up right now, specifically from the 80s, early 90s. Woo, this is a lot of cards. Wow. Yeah. They thought you were Little Red Riding Hood. A lot of you have wolf, animal spirits. I'm hearing a gray wolf. Some of you may be akin to wolves. Yeah, see, they see you walking around. Oh, thank you. This is Anubis. Jesus, listen. What did I just... Oh, my goodness. And which direction is Anubis facing? He's facing all of them. Oh, goodness. This is a double meaning, again, with the symbols and sigils, since they like to use symbology so much. Because symbols always have a double meaning. There's a widely accepted or projected meaning of certain symbols, but then there's also always, most of the time, a secondary meaning for such said symbol. So this is you, and this is also Anubis. Anubis has something in that basket for them. I'll let them figure out what that is when Anubis arrives. But this is also you, Little Red Riding Hood. They thought you were frail, fragile, sweet, soft, a pussy. And you're a whole gosh damn wolf under that garb, under that divine robe. Yeah, they're tuckered out. You got these people tongue-tied and tuckered out over your growth, your expansion, your ascension. The fact that, gosh damn it, you got out the fucking cocoon. You weren't supposed to make it out of the cocoon. You actually weren't even supposed to make it into the cocoon. You were supposed to stay the hungry caterpillar. You weren't supposed to make it to the cocoon. Your hermetic phase. The isolation that they claim to be lonely. Oh, sounds like projection. Sounds like you fucking feel lonely, not me. No, I'm good. I'm loved and supported. Everything is peachy king the fuck over here. You can keep that whack ass projection right where you're at, cousin. Why is she speaking this way? Because it's the truth. What you want me to sit up here and lie? I lie to myself, lie to the high vibe tribe, you out your rabbit ass minds. Stop it though. Let's talk about this gamble and get up out of here. We've given these energies enough time, but again, this is just for your better awareness because again, you already know these things. Remember to utilize your own intuition and discernment to continue making the very best decisions for yourself, and I trust you in that high vibe tribe because I'm looking at what you're doing and it's gosh damn beautiful. Can I just say again, welcome to New Earth. I am so ecstatic. I am so joyful at being here with you because there's a lot of jealous people. There's a lot of angry people. There's a lot of hurt people who want to hurt you because they're hurt because they didn't get the invitation to New Earth. And that's because they didn't do the work to get the RSVP. Then they want to steal yours. You stealing invitations out the mail too? Goodness gracious. What's happening? Can't get it out. Can't even get it out. Excalibur. King David. You may be going through a David season. David from the Bible. Yeah, it's like a whole gosh damn sword in a haystack. Not a needle. It's a sword. It's a sword in a haystack. It looks like Excalibur. Only you can pull out the sword. These people are hurt. They're in more than a pickle. And at this very nth hour, they're still fucking gambling because they want to take your sword from you. The very same Excalibur sword that you use to cut these people the fuck off and out of your energy and away from your auric field. And your family, your spirit team, the Most High, you, your higher self, your inner child, are all watching over you, protecting your path, your journey, your mission, your purpose, because only you can pull the sword out. Only you can become the king, the queen. 2 more cards, please. On this gambling energy. This is what they were gambling on. That you were going to save them, that you were going to assist them, that they were somehow going to be able to take your sword from you to become the queen, to become the king. They want to be King David. They want to wield Excalibur because your cutoff game is gosh damn divine. It is slashing and slaying demons left and right, including these people. That's why they're starving now. Just hungry as fuck. Yeah, for your food. The food that is your energy, your spiritual inheritance, your purity, your morality, your integrity. Shall we go through the fucking list? Because I can run down the shit. I'd have to go grab the thesaurus. Yeah, they don't. I don't give a fuck. We're still going to say it. I'm going to tell the High Vibe Tribe exactly what they need to hear. This plan on the platform, the extra crazy ass loading times. It gets to finish and then boop, starts reloading again. Yeah, I know you got some soul controllers on the platform. Who's worried? Who's worried? Because I said this before, we're going to turn this into the new news network. And we're going to turn this platform and all platforms on their heads. The corruption has collapsed. Past tense. I'm going to keep saying it. 2 more cards, please. We got to go. Still trying to pull this gosh damn rabbit out of a fucking hat. Still trying to capitalize on your innocence, your purity, your pure of heart energy. They want you to be this fool. Yeah, I said earlier, a magician, right? Here's the magic hat. Someone might be trying to pop up on you to pull a hat trick. Hockey could be significant. They're trying to pull a hat trick. There could be 3 magicians working at the same time on the same spell in order to pull off some type of hat trick. They need you to pop out and pop up. So they're calling on your energy so that you'll pop out. It's like they want you to come outside. Again, you've been in some type of hermetic space. You were in the soil. Mustard seed, weren't you? I love you. Yeah, I just need you to come outside so hard. Something about pop ice. This shit keeps coming up. Now, there's a popsicle company in France. I don't know if I own it or not, but we'll find out. Anywho, this shit just keeps coming up. Some of you may own a popsicle or ice cream company that you are unaware of. Keep showing up on my phone too. I'm like, what the fuck? Come to find out, this company from France, because there's been UK, France, England energy for like the past little bit. Come to find out that this company utilized something off of my profile, my page, for something on their website. Now, I don't know what it is, but the digital footprints told me, and so did the fam. 1 last card, please, for this gamble. Still gambling, still betting. By the way, these rich ass folks, maybe rich in material, certainly not rich in spirit or mind, but these motherfuckers are still betting on divine beings. And I feel like these rich individuals who are in these futures markets, because whether y'all know it or not, then you do. These people, again, are placing new bets. So this bet must have gone out today. There's a new bet on the table that has to deal with divine beings, whether whether these spells will work, whatever they're sending, if it can get you to pop out, if it can get you to come to them, if it can even just get you to come outside. It's like they need to see you. They need to be near you. And I'm looking at these cards right now, origamis, these paper motherfuckers, these people have folded. All these snitches, these rats, these minions, these imps, these lower level demons. It's like they're trying to switch places with you. And they keep trying to get around you. Something in their gosh damn rabbit ass minds. Their rabbit ass minds. Where do you put a hat? On your head. These people are out of their rabbit ass minds. They still think that being in close proximity to your person, and by person I mean your body, by being in close proximity to your person, they feel like they can attach something to you. They can lodge one of these energetic harpoons into you to siphon some energy, like a go-between, so they could take that energy back to their upper level initiates, upper management. They still think getting close to you is somehow going to allow them to enter your auric field, siphon from you, steal from you. I'm just gonna, god dang, these people. Oh, because the IQ, I just get just a tad. It's just like, yo, for all that you claim to know, you really are low IQ individuals. And that's not to shit on you. That's not to poo-poo on you. That's not to pass judgment. But you claim to be so intelligent, but the shit I'm looking at you do is very idiotic. It's very moronic. You had no results come from anything in the past nor anything in the present, and yet you're still gambling. So these rich folks are betting on this one last gamble. These motherfuckers with these secret futures market betting rooms. And I'm looking at the other deck right now, and look at this. It's a whole slot machine, and it's cracked. Do you see that the windows are cracked on the slot machine? All bets are off. I said that in the reading. That was the title of the last reading. All bets are off. Listen, something's going to happen to these secret futures market betting rooms where they're betting on divine beings. The Most High is shutting this gambling business down. Sports book. There could be like secret sports books where they place these futures market bets on divine beings. Again, this is a very small club, a very small organization, because there's only certain individuals. Like, you have to have a net worth. You have to have a certain net worth to be in this betting club. Like, if you don't have, like, I'm just going to throw a number out there. Like, if you don't have like $1 billion or something close to that, you can't be in this club. You can't make these bets, because these are all high stakes bets. And if you've ever been in a casino, you know what a high stakes room is. This is a high stakes futures market betting room. Now, whether this is actually in a casino and it's, in some secret room in some casino, or this is a sports book or a betting room that's, in a different location, but betting. So these higher ups, so they call themselves, are making this one last bet on these divine beings. What's the bet? What's the bet? And we're going to get out of here. What are they betting in these futures markets? That they can sink you and take control of you. I just heard torpedo. They want to sink you to the bottom of the ocean, almost like to the bottom of your own emotions. They're betting that they can sink you and take control of you. You see these legs? They want to sink you to the bottom and then take control of your motion. Submarines don't need legs. They move through underwater jet propulsion. Again, they're trying to take control of your emotion, your future. Well, cat's already out the bag for these fuckers. Because you've already made it out the cocoon and you are a beautiful butterfly. Yes, you, sir, you, ma'am, you, lady, you, man. High Vibe Tribe, I'm talking to you and I love you. So please do continue to utilize your own intuition and discernment to make the very best decisions for your highest good. Know that I love you. I thank you. I appreciate you for your presence, your energy, your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes, your contributions. Any and all pertinent information to this reading can and will be listed down below in the description box. If you would like to contribute to the channel, my Cash App is located there as well. Holla at your girl. Peace.